Fellow Lufians, Squealer back with you, this time with another challenge from K. You can see what my party is comprised of here. Tia, Lexis, and Maxim. Tia and Lexis must always be in the front row, of course with Maxim in the back. Again, it's KEENID, kill every enemy, no instant death. Starting from scratch, bringing in no blue chests. And then one of the more difficult parts of the challenge is going to be that Tia is not allowed to use magic except healing outside of battle. And she can only use whips. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. There may be periods of time where she's dead and I'm not able to revive her. But again, the first 9 floors could be very telling in how this run is going to go. This challenge also has some of the agility restrictions, as the last one, I cannot equip anything with more than a plus 20 agility, and I can never go over plus 40 agility with any character. Now, one of the benefits of Tia, of course, is her awesome agility, but that's usually because then she could preemptively heal. And with her not being able to heal, I just have to hope for some really nice whips. I'm trying to think of what some of the better whips are. Of course, blue chest, there is the air whip. Yeah, I think that's the only blue chest whip, because there's a snow sword and a spark staff. So, Holy Whip is one of the better red chest whips. It's going to be interesting. Let's just put it that way. You saw in the last challenge that one of my problems was trying to... Let's see, where am I here? Trying to get Lexis equipped with some good defensive equipment. Now, he did have the Dark Mirror, which was, of course, excellent. But he needed a little bit more in that kind of a run, because the battles were lasting more than a round. So he was taking damage just about every battle. Now I'm trying to think if there are any ways to get around the challenge of having Tia only able to use a whip. There's not that many good items that you can use in battle. Maybe there will be a lot of times where I have her defend. Of course, having Maxim in the back row, that's going to make his attacks weaker, but it's also going to give him a chance to stick around longer in battle. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. And at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I get rid of at least one enemy in the first round. And that was kind of a mistake, as I hadn't been paying attention. Apparently Lexis can take out enemies with one shot with his short sword. I'm kind of surprised I'm already at the 5-minute mark on this clip. There's a chopboard, which is almost worthless. A little bit more of agility for Lexis, agility for Maxim. Always good signs. Another interesting thing is if I run out of ways to raise the fallen, well, I guess I already said this. There are going to be periods where Tia is dead. Now this is an interesting find. Mini shield, not that big of a deal on defense. A bit of an upgrade from the chopboard, but it's got battle lust. So maybe this is how I'm going to use Tia. We know she's going to be taking damage. So maybe her role is going to be using her IP to raise attack power. A little bit of defensive help there for Lexis. And that's pretty good because I think Battle Lust is the most effective way of raising attack power. Now I'm going to avoid these bats for now, just hoping that I'll get another weapon. Well, I'm getting a lot of little tiny help here. Wood shield is an upgrade from the hide shield. Now I've got a hide shield from Maxim. Now, of course, that whole thing about very nice. There are no restrictions, by the way, for me using Lexis and Maxim magic. Anyway, as I was saying, it may not even come to play about Tia dying if I am able to find Absorb and some kind of like Rally or Valor. Because then Lexis or Maxim can just raise her whenever. Alright, looks like I've opened all the chests. And it's not going to be very long before we get to some annoying enemies with this party. Something as simple as a Megamoth or a Bili Jelly, however that's pronounced, are going to be a pain because Lexis and Tia's defense is so poor. Man, hard to believe we've spent 9 minutes now on just 2 floors. But they were pretty big floors. Well, there's another weapon that will make battles hopefully a little bit faster. Oh, I forgot. She can't equip that. There's another almost worthless item. 2 for defense. Lexis can actually find some pretty decent headgear in the first 9 floors. It's just that it's hard to find them. Like turban. I think you can equip the different kinds of turbans, the different kinds of caps, like metal cloche, I think it's pronounced. Glass cap, that kind of a thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to end this clip soon, hoping to get... Well, that's pretty nice. Hoping to get something decent out of a chest before I end it. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I'll be back.